Kratos and Atreus enter the realm travel room, where the entire tree is flowering in pure white, with blue embers floating through the air. The journey, Jotunheim in reach. Objective, realm travel to Jotunheim.
I don't know what we'll find when we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
Kratos inserts the Bifrost, then looks down to his right palm, where an orange rune begins to glow. On the table, the miniature of a new tower rises. Its crisscrossing yellow rune hovers above it. Jotunheim, realm available. Kratos locks in the sequence.
This is it! Here we go!
Pure white leaves swirl through the air, and a beam of blue light strikes the door they're facing.
Hold on, wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy. It was his final failsafe.
You've got eyes like him, Mimir.
I've got an eye. One! Odin plucked out my other eye precisely to keep me from traveling. Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. In any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot, but for years I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock, lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Brock and Sindri!
The central platform rotates one space, and the root bridge reforms. Objective, talk to Brock and Sindri. Kratos dashes to the glowing pink doors of Midgard, passing its pink crystal, and shoves them apart. Brock and Sindri, who are working in their shop, approach the interceding table when they see the trio approaching.
Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh. That's... I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a... He showed it to me, you see, and I... Declined. Sorry, will you excuse me?
Well, that was useless.
You know, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pock-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know he got it built just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the Serpent ate.
Sorry about that. Feeling much better.
He pats his stomach.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
Inside? Oh no!
Sindri once more retreats to his bucket by the forge. Kratos steps away from the table.
We'd better go see what the world's Serpent has to say about that.
Return to the Serpent's horn in Midgard.
Well, lads, I don't know what lies ahead, but now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready for the worst. Anything you need to do, I'd do it now. Just some sage advice.
What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going!
Time skip to Kratos activating the short, wide platform, elevating them to the massive horn.
Ready.
Kratos dangles Mimir's head by its thin ropes and holds it up to the horn. The serpent ponderously slithers over, then slowly turns its massive head to face them. Kratos holds Mimir aloft. Mimir's subtitles are phonetic. The serpent has no subtitles.
Is the statue lost to us?
He thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Kratos crinkles his nose slightly.
Ew. Really?
By the by, he's not wild about it either.
Objective, boat into the serpent's mouth.
So, are we really doing this? Letting the serpent swallow us?
You do not have to come.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
The serpent lowers itself into the lake, settling its lower jaw below the waterline. Kratos runs down the switchback staircases to the nearest dock and boards the small boat. A thin fog blooms across the lake from the serpent's jaw. Even halfway submerged, its head towers above them. Rows of teeth from the serpent's lower jaw peek above the water's surface.
You sure this is a good idea?
No.
Kratos paddles into its dark maw.
Well, brothers, I've been to many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Yeah. I've never been in a giant's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one who is not trying to eat me.
You really should expect that sort of response at this point.
Ahead, toward the objective marker, is only darkness.
Here we go.
They look back to see the serpent's mouth closing and their surroundings go black. The Bifrost illuminates rust-red liquid below them, with the shadowy pink of the serpent's esophagus surrounding them like a massive tunnel. Area discovered: belly of the beast. Objective: find Mimir's eye.
Funny. I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing.
I'm not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child. Let's find that statue.
They pass dimly lit islands of stone and indistinct organic refuse. The ruddy liquid below them is thick and opaque. The environment lightens. The wet esophageal walls are slightly translucent, revealing heavy vasculature.
Smells not as bad as I thought it'd be. Bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
You're so weird.
Atreus spots Aegir's gold salvage.
There's something down there. The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
Aye. Most of it.
Should we dock on this beach?
They beach the boat on a decrepit shipwreck, overgrown with mold.
There, the hammer.
A piece of the statue they're looking for is silhouetted further inside the serpent. The player spots a chest. The player collects another pickup of Aegir's gold, then paddles toward the nearest landing point to the statue. Broken wood, stone, and plant matter are cluttered all around them. A Leviathan axe puzzle, marked by yellow scribbles on a wooden backboard, rotates a thick wooden pillar.
I see something over there.
A platform hanging from the pillar rotates towards a ledge above them, and Kratos freezes it in place. Kratos smashes some nearby debris, revealing a crack in the wall for them to climb. They leap and land on the platform, and Kratos recalls the axe, allowing it to rotate back with them atop it.
Mimir, any idea where Odin hid your eye?
No, it's not like I can still see through it.
The platform stops at an ornate chunk of wall, resembling the architecture of Tyr's temple and the surrounding realm towers. They climb it and arrive at a gold chest. From within, Kratos pulls out a small mechanical sphere, glowing yellow from a hole in one side. He holds it up with only 2 fingertips in an uncharacteristically delicate manner.
Yep, that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping. Gently now, gently.
Kratos pulls out Mimir's head and looks from one to the other before inserting it.
Thank you, brother. You don't miss depth until it's gone.
Objective: return to the realm travel room. Kratos finds a glowing purple chest, which Atreus unlocks to find a sturdy sign of fortune within. Kratos hangs the axe from a conveniently placed zipline, sliding all the way back down to the boat dock. They board and paddle towards the Serpent's mouth.
How's it feel, Mimir?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling whole again, but it's a right improvement.
The Bifrost is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're going to Jotunheim. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you ever heard the term tempting fate?
When they near the Serpent's mouth, its entire body spasms and quakes.
What's happening to it?
Nothing good.
It stills.
Glad that's over.
Is he getting hit? What is that?
We must hurry.
Couldn't agree more, brother.
The light fades. In almost complete darkness, the boat lurches upwards with a splash.
Hold tight and watch your balance.
The boat's shifting! I'm gonna...
Cut to black. Silhouettes of teeth open to a bright white backdrop. Kratos, flung into the air, windmills as he falls. The ground comes into focus just before he collides with it. Overhead, the serpent tips its head back as it moans, then collapses nearby.